We opened the store in 1974 as a neighborhood hardware store. There was a new shopping center across the street, and I negotiated a lease. Within about 10 years, we'd outgrown that space. This property became available, and we built 6 times the size of the space we were renting. I had no idea how important employees were until we started hiring them. And at that point, I realized that our success depended more on the quality of the people we had than the customers walking in the door. We have employees that have been with us over 30 years.
When we first started 50 years ago, women were not in hardware stores. In order to make women feel comfortable when they came to work for us, we made sure that they were trained properly, were respected, and given a position that they could feel an accomplishment. When we expanded, I insisted that we put in a department for women, so we planned a housewares department to encourage women to come into the hardware store. Over the last 50 years, many things have switched, and now there are more women hardware shoppers than men hardware shoppers. It was important to me to not only include women as employees, but to encourage women customers.
You know, we moved here 20 years ago to get involved in the business, and I didn't appreciate at the time how much business is part of the fabric of the community. And one of the things I hear frequently from our customers and our neighbors is how much they appreciate that their teenagers had gotten their first start in our hardware store. And frankly, I think it's a great place to learn really practical skills. It's important to treat all of our customers with respect. Many times they know more than we do. You know, sometimes they'll ask for something and I'll ask, what is that used for? And then they'll explain what they're doing, and I'll actually learn more from the customer than they can learn from me. And other times we're the expert and we're providing really helpful advice. Prior to coming to the business, I earned my environmental engineering degree, and I have an environmental law background. Environmental issues are a passion of mine. And so when I joined the store, I was really pleased to see how much my in-laws had already thought about some of the environmental impact that running a hardware store has. And I grew to further appreciate the opportunity as a business owner to make a positive impact for the environment. So we've done things like install solar panels on our roof. We're one of the only, if not the only, business in Annapolis that generates 100% of our electricity with our own solar panels. We take care with the plants that we bring in to make sure they're not treated with chemicals that are going to be harmful to local bees and pollinators and butterflies. So we made the decision to discontinue and not carry Roundup products so that our customers know that the products they get here are going to be good for them and the environment. And we don't just not carry something that somebody needs, we make sure we find alternative products.
When my parents started the business, there were at least 7 independent, locally owned businesses in the area. We are the last one. We intend to continue, hopefully, to the next generation of our family. So we are expanding to meet the needs of the community. We are offering more delivery services and going farther afield. Our e-commerce website has doubled, although it is nice to see the customers come in and talk to people and have that one-on-one interaction. We have adapted and we have changed our form to meet the needs that we're seeing.
We're really proud that we're celebrating 50 years in business this year. It's such a testament. Frankly, my in-laws did the hard work of founding the business, picking a location, and taking out huge interest rates to build the business. I felt like when I came on board 20 years ago, my first job was not to screw it up. And I'm happy to say that we're still in business, still thriving, and it's a real honor to be able to continue to serve the community collectively for over 50 years.